What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be fixing the blower motor in this car, because you may or may not, well, you're not going to be able to notice because you can't feel through the screen, but the vents basically aren't blowing any air out of them, hot, cold, anything. So I think the blower motor's probably gone, so I'll show you guys how to take it apart and put in a new one. So on any setting, as you can probably hear, there is just absolutely no air coming out of these vents at all. It doesn't matter whether you're putting it to cold, hot, off, on, low, middle, anything. There's no air coming out at all. So the blower motor is rather helpfully just located under the glove box here. I don't know if you can see, there's a few screws there to undo to get to an access panel. So we'll get that access panel off, and then I'll start showing you how to get the blower motor actually out. So as you can see, there's basically 3 bolts, one here, one there, and another one hidden in the corner here that you need to take out. This will pull the access panel off. To make life a little bit easier, because the blower motor is actually sort of located in the corner here, we'll also be taking this bit of trim off. So basically, to release this bit of trim, you need that same bolt out, and then there's one bolt hidden at the back here. I don't know if you can see that. And that will release that. So let's get those bits off, and then we can sort of start getting the blower motor out. So to get this bolt out at the back here, you're going to want to use a 10mm, ideally a deep reach socket, just because it's a little bit of a pain to get to. Right, so now that bolt's off, this should just pull out. It might be a bit tricky to do with one hand, and then if you see up here, you've got to basically pull this trim apart from the side in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand, but we will try. There we go. There you are. And it just comes off. And now you should, inside, be able to see our blower motor just here. And by the looks of it, someone's been fiddling around with it before, because that should not be connected like that. That should be the other way around. So that might explain why it doesn't work properly. But yeah, so now basically we've just got 3 bolts on the underside here that we need to undo. I don't know how well you can actually see in there, but you've got sort of 1 bolt here, there's 1 bolt in the corner over here, and there's another one tucked away at the back. But these use Torx 25 bits, which is quite rare for a Toyota to use, but any Japanese car to use. So yeah, we're basically gonna have to unscrew those, and then this will just drop out. You've got an electrical connector on the side here as well. Might as well just take that out now whilst you guys can see it. And then the other one is for your resistor pack, which is just here. And they come out really easily, as you can see. That'll give you more room as well to be able to access the bolts at the back. But yeah, let's get the blower motor out. Now, to actually get yourself in the position to get this stuff out, you're gonna have to get in some pretty unflattering positions, as you're about to see. Doesn't this just look good?
This is a Harmonic beat.
There we are. There's the old blower motor, and as you can see, absolutely no spin to it at all. In a little bit worse for wear condition, but not horrendous. I don't know what someone's been doing to the back end of this, so but yeah, basically we're gonna have to take this apart a little bit and then get the parts put onto a new one, which is in that box just there. So what you're gonna want to do is use an 8mm socket to take this off, and then the actual fan blade itself should just pull straight off, which is the bit that we need. And we also need to pull this off as well. So you have 2 sort of Phillips heads there that you'll need to pull out, or to be fair, you might actually be able to pull the rubber bit out. But yeah, let's get this apart. So pulling this thing apart is pretty easy. You only need to get the bolt out enough to actually just be able to pull this out. There you are. And then we just need to get this off. So you're going to want to hold on to this part as you're turning it, because obviously if you don't, you're just going to end up just rotating the whole thing. So you need to sort of counter it a little bit, and you should be able to break it loose, and it should come off quite easily. And this thing should just pull apart. There you go. That's all off, and then you've got a tiny little washer just at the bottom there that you want to pull off and keep for the new blower motor. So the new blower motor I've gone for is the Continental blower motor from Rock Auto. It looks a lot better than the old version. As you can see, that's all just rusted to hell, and it's got a little bit of a better setup with it. So yeah, we just need to get the old bits onto this, and then we can start putting the thing back together. Right, so now this is all back together, let's drop the thing in and see if it works. Judging by the spin of it, I think it probably will. Don't be an idiot like me and put the whole thing together to remember you forgot to take the gasket off of the old one and put it on the new one. So around the edge you can see there's a gasket. Then you literally just need to slide it over onto your new blower motor. And then when you tighten everything up, it will all be nice and airtight, unlike what I just did where it wasn't. So guys, everything's all back together as you can see. So let's turn the car on and see if the fan's working. Let's have a look. Right. They're off at the moment. Let's see. Auto's giving nothing. One's giving nothing. Let's just make... Oh, there we go. God, the vents are spewing absolutely all sorts out. So, it would have helped if I turned it on in the first place, but as you can hear and probably see, there's bits of crap just flying everywhere in here. But yeah, we now have a blower motor at least. Right, so let's see if all the fan speeds are working anyway. So obviously off works. Oh, auto definitely works. One doesn't work. Two's working. Oh, and three's working as well. So it looks like we may need to fit a new resistor pack. Now I did show you that. That is also under here as well. I showed you that earlier. So all in all, pretty successful. We've at least got some sort of ventilation for when the sun's out. Unfortunately, the air conditioner's disconnected because why would I connect the air conditioning on this? It just loses horsepower. So yeah, but that's the car anyway. If you did want to see more videos, obviously hit that subscribe button. You definitely want to stay subscribed because next week's video is going to be awesome. So keep your eyes out for that, and we'll see you later. Peace out.